Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, I certainly do appreciate you stopping by. Today's beer comes from Hop Valley Brewing. These guys are out of Oregon. This is their Bubble Stash IPA. And this thing comes in at like 6.2%. So a little below what my go-to beer purchases for myself would be. This is a big can, like 19.2 fluid ounces. My buddy Dennis was out west not long ago, and he picked this up and brought it back to me. And on the bottom of it, it says August 23rd, 2020. So evidently that's a Best Buy date. So we do not have a clue how old the beer is or what shelf life they're giving it. So not a fan of those Best Buy, Best Before, used by, whatever buy dates. Just not a fan of them, guys, because you have no idea if they're giving it 3 month, 4 months, 6 month, 8 month, 12 month shelf life on these beers, guys. They're in the business to sell beers, and if they don't tell you when it was put in the package, you have no idea. So, with that being said, let me jump over to Untapped. They say 45 IBUs. Our brewers reached into their secret stash of Mosaic cryo hop resin to create a tropical dankness in this new age IPA. Take a hit of these bright sweet fruit notes in this easy drinking bubbler. You won't want to pass this one. So, according to that, it's probably fairly carbonated, evidently, if it's bubbly, and they call it Bubble Stash. So I don't. With this glass, I don't know if we can get it all in there before I go off camera or not. We'll try to do the best we can, but it is a lot of beer, a big tall can here. So that's all we need to talk about. So let's get it open. From the pictures and stuff, this is not a New England style beer. Probably more of a West Coast. They're out of Oregon. Very clear coming out of the can. Doesn't seem to be super carbonated. Not getting a monster head. And that's about all I can get into the glass right now. About a finger and a half of head on that pour. There are a lot of bubbles streaming up. A nice amber. It's got a chill haze on it, but it does look like a filtered beer, guys. Nice amber color. So let's get it to the nose. I'm getting citrusy orange, maybe a little lemon. Got a little bug crawling around over there. And that's basically all I'm getting. Maybe a hint of some pine. More orange and lemon zest. Well, let's dive in. See, Mosaic is one of my favorite hops. Very pleasant. So, let's see. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Dennis. That's a fairly pleasant beer to drink. Maybe a little bubbly on the tongue. I'm getting basically the same thing on the taste. A little bit of pine, a little grapefruit, maybe some orange and some lemon zest. It's very smooth, very easy to drink. Alcohol is very well hidden. It's a pleasant beer. I mean, it's not outstanding or blowing my hair back, but decent. Pretty tasty. Well, I took an extra sip there. Hopefully I can get the rest of it in there. We'll see here. Yeah, we're going to give it in there. Doesn't seem to have changed the appearance. There was nothing in the bottom of the can, no settling or sediment or anything like that. So it's right out of the fridge. Let me sip on this for a little bit and we'll come back and figure out where it's going to end up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. It's a decent beer, guys. Not blowing me away. It doesn't have a whole lot of aroma or taste. Just a little bit of citrusness, a little bit of grapefruit, oranges. For a West Coast style, there are better West Coast style. Especially with them putting a best before or best by date on it. We have no idea what kind of shelf life these guys are giving their beers. They're trying to sell as many as they can. So, final chug. Decent beer, guys. Not something that I would buy for myself. So, with that being said, it's a B beer. That's what I'm going to give it, especially since it has a best by or used by or whatever by date on it. I'm not a fan of that. If you want to put that on there, that's fine, but put them when it was put into package too. So, if it had that on it, I may give it a B+. But it doesn't. So, it gets an 85 for me, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 87. And over to Untapped, they have it at 3.76. That's barely into their one notch above the B grade. So it's a B beer to me because of their dating. So, and I have had better West Coast style beers than this. I would not buy this for myself. So, with that being said, I do appreciate Dennis picking it up, spending his money on it, and bringing it to me. Glad I got to try it. Wasn't blown away at all. So, if you've had the Bubble Stash IPA from Hop Valley Brewing, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.